Rev up your engines for the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast with Big E. Proudly sponsored by Christensen Law, where bikers helping engine bikers is more than just a motto. It's our commitment to the biker community. Be sure to tune in and listen to the latest news and biker buzz. And for all your personal injury needs, be sure to contact the Christensen Law team at 248-900-9000. What's up, bikers? It's Big E, and you're listening to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. We're talking all things bikes, the freedom of the road, and the brotherhood that makes this lifestyle what it is. From killer tips to wild stories from the highway, we've got it all right here. Life is short, bikers, so let's get after it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. This week, sadly, I'm wrapping up my 4-part series on the Steel Horse Ranch, but it is with Mike and Jody Drewyore. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hey, Big E. Thanks for having us.
Hello. Thank you.
So, Mike, dude, that place is awesome.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
Oh, man, I could have spent all day there.
Well, you should have.
If I didn't have other things to do, I probably would have. It's been a day,
right on.
So I got to crack one of those right now. So tell us the kind of the history of what happened and how it got started, and we'll just kind of chat about that a little bit. And
the history, basically, I got my own little private shop at my house, and I had a lot of people that were coming to me wanting me to do work on their bikes and stuff like that. And I do it as a hobby, not for a living. And the opportunity came up back in December to purchase the building that you were at. And I went around to the folks that I knew in the industry that I, built some relationships with, and we all sat down and said, hey, listen, guys, here's what we're going to do. So we got everybody on board before we even started. And me and Jody made the deal on the building, and we bought the building, and kind of the rest is history. We started moving folks in that we trusted, became a family, and here we are, man. We're just trying to make it through the mess.
so it is in my opinion, it's like a very cool concept. You have bikes for sale. You've got Tim with Behind Bars Cycle Works that can work on the stuff. I mean, you could bring a bike in, have him do some work on it, send it over to Jerry, have some paint work done on it, and put it out front for sale. I mean, that's awesome.
That whole concept came. I've got a real good friend of mine that I grew up with, that is a auto wholesaler in the state of Michigan, and he buys and sells insurance bikes and from storage lots and stuff like that. And when I told him what we were doing, he went, well, shit, you got to have bikes. So next thing I knew, before we even had the doors open, I had 6-7 bikes being delivered there on transporters from all over the country.
It's awesome to have those contacts.
Yeah, and it built in work. I was figuring, okay, the first year we're going to be a little slow. So if we have some bikes in here that got some work that need to be done to them and dings and dents, and like you said, Tim at Behind Bars can work on them. Jerry can do the paint work. Well, it's turned into my stuff's kind of sitting on the back burner because so busy. We've gotten so busy. We still got 3-4 of them that need to get done to get out there for sale. But it's built in work for the shop and the paint shop just in case things were slow.
Right. Which is, I mean, that's great. It's a good thing that they're not slow, though.
Correct. Yeah, no, they're doing great, man. Everybody in the thumb up in this area has really, really taken us in. They're showing up. The people from the county to the township, township supervisors are coming to check on us to see if we need anything. They're really been very receptive to what we're doing.
Yeah, I really, really, I mean, it's a place that's just got a cool vibe. If you're in the area, even if you're not in the area, take the drive. It's awesome.
Thank you.
You guys, I mean, so when I showed up, you're sitting out there waiting for me. I didn't know what to expect. And you like welcome me with freaking open arms, man.
That's what we do, brother.
Everybody's
a friend until you piss us off.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah. I can't say enough about you guys. It really, really is an awesome place.
Well, it goes both ways, brother. I mean, we appreciate the podcast and the nods that you're doing, and we're sharing the heck out of it everywhere we can. That's what it's about. It's about a family. It's about having a place to go, and having, there's no preconceived notions when you walk in the door there or pull in the driveway. You just want to show up and hang out and sit on the porch and shoot the breeze. Come on. You need work done? Come on. You need paint work? Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're all bikers. We all ride. We all know what it's like. So we're there for everybody. And it don't matter if you're riding a Honda or you're riding a Harley. We primarily, and most of the work is done on the Harley side, but we don't judge anybody.
Right. Yep. It's awesome. And, like I said, I tell my brothers about it in our club, and they're all gung ho to come down. So you will definitely be seeing us, I'm sure, more than once in the coming months. Just
That'd
because once they get a taste of it, they're gonna really want to hang out. And we got one brother that lives over in Lapeer. It's not too far away. So, yeah, he doesn't ride a Harley, but we don't hold that against him either.
Nah, it's the same wind, man.
Yep, sure enough.
I have a Honda.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Jody's got her dad's original '84 Honda.
Nice.
Out here in the shop.
I have a soft spot for Kawasaki's, but because I've had a few of them. Like my dad, he's a Honda guy.
That against you. Yeah, we won't hold that against you.
I do have Harley now, so but I always have that soft spot for the Kawasaki's.
Yeah, right on.
So I'm thinking I need to come down and do another video. I have some footage here.
Okay.
But maybe I need to come down and we need to check out your collection because you have a pretty extensive collection, is what I heard.
Yeah. I have a problem.
There's worse addictions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a bit of a problem when the shop's full and we've got 3 of them in the living room. Thank God Jody's into the same scene that I am, so we don't have any issues. And
right.
You got 3 panheads in the living room for the winter. It helps to have a good old lady.
It does. So you have quite the collection, as we were talking, and I'm jealous. But let's talk about Jody for a minute.
Okay.
Because she's kind of the face there.
Oh,
she's doing the lives her
and Teresa are the faces up there. The girls are the cuties that bring the guys in, and then we,
it's a good plan. Actually, it's a good plan.
Yeah. Hey, 35 years in marketing, I kind of have an idea, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Yeah. So,
I don't know how I got sucked into doing the lives, but
she handles it.
I handle it.
So you're kind of the content creator of the ranch. You kind of do all that stuff. And as a fellow content creator, I know that there's a lot of work that goes into that stuff. So my hat's off to you, because
Thank you.
a lot of people just think it's as simple as grabbing your camera and turning it on, but there's a lot more to it. So it is like a full-time job.
Yes, it is. And then managing Captain Chaos here on top of that is crazy.
Captain Chaos.
Yeah, they've nicknamed me that. They even made me a patch for my vest. So yeah.
I don't know how you could have got that name.
Yeah, me either. I'm the quiet. I'm the strong, quiet type. I don't know nothing.
Right.
We let him live in that delusion.
You guys are awesome. I'm dying over here. All right. So I guess the next big goal is to make that place like the destination. You guys are welcoming rides. When I was there, we had a ride show up.
Yeah, that was for a Navy veteran friend of ours that we've met over the years that unfortunately had an aneurysm, and he needed some help. So one of the local riding clubs put it together with us and made us one of their stops, and we're getting a lot of that. We welcome the rides in there. We have no issue with anyone. We love having everybody stop by. And, if we can help out, especially on the veteran side, if we can help out with a ride or, even donating some of our time or merchandise to an event, we try and do that every chance we get.
Right. Yeah, it happened to be, I believe, the Freedom Cruisers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm actually a former member of the Freedom Cruisers up here. But
right on.
Yeah. So I was chatting with them guys. They're a big, good group. They seem some of them seem a little bit new to it. So that's cool.
Yeah. But that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah. Got to start somewhere.
That's right.
Got to start somewhere. So I don't have the extensive collection that you have, but what is your go-to daily rider bike, Mike?
My go-to daily is a 15 Ultra Limited.
Yeah.
Amber Whiskey 15 Ultra Limited. That's the newest bike I own.
That's the newest one you own?
Yeah.
What's the oldest bike you own?
Probably the 249 Panheads. Yeah. The 249 Panheads of Captain America and the Billy bike that we put together.
And you're like very proud of those bikes because you are like one of the few people that has a set.
Yeah, and they are both true 49 Pans. They're not kit bikes or anything like that. They were built from 49 Panheads.
I know you were telling me the story about the Billy bike.
Yeah. I had a little bit of a problem, and I found one out on the other end of Long Island, on the far east end of Long Island. I had to go to the last exit on Long Island, New York, to get it. But it was a good deal, and the guy was real straight up. So me and one of the guys that works with me took off and drove out there and bought it the next morning, and it was back here. And the day after, it was getting stripped apart. They all thought I was crazy.
Right. Yeah, but you knew if you didn't strip it apart, you'd want to restore it, right?
That's the whole problem I have. I get these bikes in here that, I find along the way, and I have a knack for finding decent deals on some of these things, and I get them back here, and then I start working on them, and it's like, should I tear it apart and make a chopper out of it, or should I restore it? And I usually end up restoring them. But that one, I had to take it apart. I immediately took it apart when I got it back here.
You had a goal.
I had a goal.
Yeah. All right. So what new and exciting things do you have on the event horizon? I know it's going into our slow time, but
yeah, I'm taking off and I'm going deer hunting. This time of year, I turn into the backwoods Grizzly Adams. I'm out of here. No shave November. I gotta go.
Sweet.
But I know the girls this weekend. A lot of bars and stuff like that do Deer Widows weekend. The girls are doing a Sassy Doe Day Saturday the 16th at the shop. Gift bags for the girls, the lady riders and stuff like that aren't out deer hunting, because I know there's a lot of women out there that like to go out in the woods and go deer hunting too. But I'm out of here. I'm taking off and I won't be back till Monday.
Oh, nice. Nice. I got too much stuff going on in my life right now, so I know my dad keeps bugging me. Are you going hunting? Are you going hunting? I'm like, no, I'm just not. I'm just not there. Oh, sitting in the woods would be good. Might do you some good. Sit there and think. And I'm like, no,
Yep.
probably not.
That's what I need. I need to unwind.
Yeah.
Twice a year, I get about a week where I can just sit in the woods and unwind, or go somewhere and unwind. And we usually pick Arkansas in June, and we go down there for an event. And the rest of the time, it's nonstop.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the kind of the way it is, I guess. I was talking to somebody and they're like, man, you're doing something every weekend. Like Saturday, I was in Lansing. They had one of many veteran MC had their 10th annual down there.
Yep.
Oh,
So-
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went down there, and of course, the guy that I rode with me, I guess, his truck had broke down. So he needed me to drop him off in Grand Rapids that night. So instead of staying down there with everybody else, I drove him to Grand Rapids and then drove home. So it made for a long day, but I mean,
I was going to say,
what are you going to do?
That's a pretty good circle of driving right there.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you going to do? Brother needs help. Got to help him
That's
out.
it. That's it. You never leave them on the side of the road. Don't matter if they're in a cage or on a bike.
Right. Right. But it was an awesome party. I mean, good times. We'll definitely go back next year and help support them. So
Excellent.
it was fun. So you guys have I seen the post on Facebook for it, for the deer hunting widows. You're doing some stuff there.
Yeah.
Anything else planned in the future, right near, close by?
The girls have put together a schedule. We're probably going to be doing an average of at least 1 or 2 events a month starting in the spring.
That's what. Yeah.
It's kind of winter. They'll be doing a. I know Teresa up in front with Tees is going to be doing some sales on some of the merch and stuff like that. Jody's going to be up there gift wrapping for people and stuff like that if they pick up anything, gift ideas and stuff like that. I don't really know that we have anything planned.
I think for January and February, I think Teresa up in who owns Tees and things is going to try to put together some patch deals where she's sewing she does a lot of sewing of patches onto your jackets or your vests.
Right.
And so I think she is going to put together some specials for that during the down season when it's easy to leave your leathers because you're not
Right.
And she is actually, Teresa has actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Mastered making patches now.
I was going to say she's making patches. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's starting to do a lot of that herself.
Yes, she has mastered it now. And so I do know that she's going to be expanding the patch selection in Tees and things.
Very cool. And she's already expanded some of the leather and some of the riding gear she's had too. I've seen
Yes.
some posts on Facebook, different vests and jackets that she's going to start carrying. And,
This thing is an ever-changing animal at this point. We're finding our way in the industry.
Right.
We're trying to get to a point where everybody that comes in can find something they're looking for, or if they don't, we can get it. We're trying to make it right for everyone.
Yeah,
Yes.
like I said, it's almost like one-stop shopping. I mean,
Yeah.
because you can go there and you can get just about anything you want.
Yeah, we kind of deemed it, or the newspaper over here that did an article on us deemed it the mall for bikers.
Yeah, yeah, really. I mean, you can get paint work done, you can get whatever you need done to your bike, you can get it done there,
Yeah,
which is way cool.
yeah, pretty much.
And the thing I like too is like, you don't have to buy your parts there.
No.
You can bring the parts if you have them, and they'll do the work. And I just thought that was awesome.
Yeah, Tim with Behind Bar Cycle Works has a very minimal, if any, markup on parts and stuff like that. He'll order the stuff. He's not there. None of us are there to make $1 million off of one person. We're just trying to give the community and the biker community a place to go where they're not getting. How do you say it?
The Harley tax.
The Harley tax, or taken advantage of. you know.
Yeah. Like I said, I had such a good time there. I could have spent all day there.
Oh man, we had a blast with you there. I'm glad you showed up. It was awesome.
I kind of wanted to go on with the ride to the next stop because they were having $7. What was it? Burgers and a beer, $7.
Yeah, burger and beer at the one bar that we go to after, on a lot of the runs.
Yeah, I was like, man, I should go.
Yeah, but you had to go take care of your son.
Yeah, I had to go see the kid. That's important.
Yep, family first, always.
Yep. So I know you guys want to do a lot of stuff next year. How you guys are not involved at all with like anything going on locally, like Lapeer bike nights or anything like that, or you guys just go or don't have a tent or anything there?
No, we actually have during the week coming up next season a full schedule.
Oh,
Tuesday night will be Buck Wild is a bar in Fostoria, and it's a very, very cool bar, and they've done a lot of renovations to it and a lot of add-ons to it, and we will be handling Behind Bars, and Steel Horse Ranch will be sponsoring the bike night there on Tuesday night.
Well, that's cool.
Then on Wednesday night we sponsor the bike night again with Behind Bars and Steel Horse Ranch, and everybody's involved, Tees and things,
right.
And Double Customs, Jerry. We sponsor the bike night at Otter Lake Bar, and we just got requested, and we're adding it on Thursday nights, is the VFW in Lapeer.
Oh, wow.
As a bike night. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're pretty much slammed. And then we're open Friday, Saturday. We're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
So our weeks during the summer are going to be pretty full.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. So I'm expanding what I'm doing, hopefully.
Excellent.
And I'm going to be doing some events and going to some events. So maybe I might have to show up at one of these bike nights and do a live podcast from one of your bike nights that you're sponsoring. That might be fun.
Oh yeah. Come on, man. We always have, weather permitting, we really probably average 50 to somewhere between 50 and 100 bikes, at least at Otter Lake and Buck Wild.
That's compared to what I'm used to. That's pretty good. That's a really good turnout.
Yeah, Otter Lake on a bad weather day, we're maybe 20, 25, 30 bikes and up from there. We get a pretty good following and a pretty good turnout. And these bars have been in business for a while, and they're pretty well known in the area and put on a good time. Always DJ and food specials and drink specials and stuff like that. So it's all relevant. It's all very nice atmosphere and no BS,
So are the owners bikers? That's the next question I'm going to ask.
Yes.
See, and that helps. That's huge. We have one of my favorite bike nights to go to up here is at Buckley Roadside Bar. I don't know if you've been there or not. Robin up there does an awesome job. She's got this big silo bar outside. It's cool. And she's a biker. And it's a lot of fun. So we usually try to go up there. It's a Thursday night thing. And I mean, it's an hour, a little bit, just over an hour ride for us. So
right. We might have to venture out and go do that because on Thursday nights, because Teresa lives closer to Lapeer than we do, she's kind of volunteered.
Oh, there you go.
We voted her into handling the Thursday night one down there in Lapeer.
She's the ambassador for Thursday nights.
Yeah, she's the ambassador. Yeah, she's the ambassador for this dysfunctional family up here. To handle Thursday night.
Oh, that's cool. Now, do you guys? I mean, I know you've been around for doing this for years. Like Baldwin, do you come up to Baldwin at all your own, or do you just not do those kind of events on your own? Or
no, we would do it, but again, the last couple of years, it's been with my main company because I own another company as well. I'm pretty busy during the week and stuff like that. And then when I get the weekends to relax, I try to. Now we started Steel Horse Ranch and that whole facade went out the window.
Yeah.
Because now we're nonstop 20 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Right. Well, Baldwin's like right in my backyard. The Blessing, we're there all the time. I was just curious if you guys ever come up to that, or maybe
I have not.
bike time in Muskegon, or
no, we have not been to either one of them. They are on the bucket list, but we have not made it up there yet.
Wow.
we've got
Gosh darn
friends
it.
that live right out. Yeah, we've got other friends that live right outside of Baldwin as well. So we've got a place to go. So
was
but
gonna
we
say,
just
yeah.
haven't.
We camp up there. One of our guys has got some property over there. He lives, I mean, like right now where I live, it's like 10 minutes from my house to go to Baldwin. It's not very far. So I could easily ride home every night and party, you know, but we all just go over there and camp. He's got some property over there and
Cool.
we party. And RJ was there last year. He came home and partied with us. And so I was just opening that invitation up to you guys. If you guys get up in the area for blessing, get a hold of me and you got a spot, you know.
Excellent. No, we appreciate it. And that goes, you know, that open invitation goes both ways too. You know, you've always got a spot over here. So if you end up down here and you need a place, we kind of have a spot to pitch a tent or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Your message earlier this week that you sent me a message the other day, that meant a lot to me, just so you know.
Absolutely.
Without getting too much into it, but yeah, that meant a lot.
Hey, we keep an eye on our family, man, and we
it is appreciated.
we appreciate the hell out of you, man, and what you're doing. So, you know, you're part of the dysfunctional family now. Right? like it or
I'm
not,
all right with that.
You're stuck with us, just like RJ and Allie from Thunder Road. You know? You guys are all stuck with our asses now.
Yeah, they're good people too. Like I said, he reached out to me too a couple weeks ago, and when he heard what was going on, he's like, "Hey, you know, you need anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, good, thanks, man." But yeah, all right.
We had this sacrifice riding a lot this summer to get up and running. But I mean, none of us would have it any other way. You know, we knew going in that we'd have to sacrifice some things, and going for all day rides was one of the things. But as next summer, you know, as things smooth out and we get a tight hold of the reins, hopefully all of us will be riding a little bit more other than just up to the shop.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah. And that's one of the things that, you know, I've been doing this now for a year and a half, I guess, a little bit better than a year and a half, maybe. And, you know, I go to the events like the Blessing and all these other events. And it's like, I go there on my bike to have fun and enjoy it and do all the things that everyone else is doing. And, but I know like this coming year, I'm going to have to kind of sacrifice that and go there and actually do some work, you know, to get,
show up like you did at Birch Run and, you know, RJ put your butt to work.
Well, that was kind of, I mean, that was semi-planned. I kind of knew I was going to, you know, he'd talk to us about coming and helping him out because he's a little short-handed. So again,
right on.
What are you going to do when a brother asks for some help? You go help him.
You step up. That's what you do.
So,
but you definitely need to get down here and come see us at the house, and I'll show you around the private shop.
All right. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, maybe I'll wait till it gets a little bit warmer out again. Hopefully, we have a mild winter.
Well, even if you cage it down, my private shop's heated too, so we're good.
Oh, all right.
We're not out in the cold.
Well, I might just take you up on that sometime soon.
We'll have a beverage and shoot the breeze and work on some motorcycle. That seems to be all I ever do. Anyway.
That sounds like a good time to me. I don't know. Yeah, hopefully I'm gonna get my bike down there, and I got a little bit of work I want done to it anyway. So might be a good time to just do all that. Throw it on a trailer and haul her down.
Right on.
I want to get some bars done, and I think cams, and so
Tim and Wrench will hook you up, man.
Right.
They know what they're doing.
I got to do cams because OG bought a 2024 Street Glide, and he's telling me how fast it is and how he's going to kick my butt. And so the other day we were out riding, and of course we lined him up and ran him pretty hard. and he was nervous. So I got to do something to bring a little bit more life to that 103. So I ran him pretty good till I hit fifth gear. Then he pulled away
like
from
I
me.
said, get it down here. We'll wake it up.
Yeah. I said, it's stage one. So it's not a total slacker, but they don't have passing gear for crap in them things. I got to practically drop 2 gears to get anything out of it.
Yep. That's the way mine is too.
So go ahead and give us a plug for the Steel Horse Ranch. Address, phone number.
Steel Horse Ranch, 1965 Mertz Road, Carroll, which is M24, just south of town and about 2.5 miles north of M46. Real easy to find, all nice roads coming in there. The bridge construction should be done by the 15th of this month is what they're telling us, so there won't be no detours.
Yeah.
Realistically, finding us on Facebook and messaging us, either the ranch, myself, or Jody. My bet phone direct line is 313-510-1587. And yes, I've had that same 313 phone number since I lived in Port Huron. So I've had that same phone number for over 30 years. So there's a lot of people that know how to get a hold of me. Anybody gets stuck up here, gets broke down. I don't care if you're caging it or you're on a bike, don't matter what brand. We've got a rescue trailer. If you're up here and have an issue, we can come and find you too. That's another service we offer. So come on.
Right. There you go. I mean, you're not going to meet nicer, better people than these guys. The whole crew there. Teresa, Tim, Jerry. I missed out on meeting Jerry, and he told me I have to come visit. So, Mike and Jody.
That's twofold. Yeah, that's twofold excuse right there.
Right.
You got to meet Jerry, and you want to come and see the little private, quiet collection that I have. So
right.
You might as well just plan a weekend and come on down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Definitely have to make it. Maybe I'll make it a long weekend. I'll take a day off, come down on a Friday or something, hang out at the shop.
It gives you another reason to go see your son down in Lapeer too.
Well, yeah. I really didn't get to spend a lot of time with him because he's busy doing that play. So.
Right. There you go, Dad. You can come down and spend a half a day with your kid and a couple of days with us.
Right. Yeah, because he'd get sick with me about 6 hours. He'd be like, Dad, don't you have something to do?
Yeah, exactly. Same as my kid. I get it.
Love him, but man. All right. Well, thanks for coming on the podcast. Thanks for welcoming to your shop. Again, Steel Horse Ranch. Awesome place. I can't say enough. Definitely get there. Definitely check them out. And I mean, where else? And Jerry did it last week too. Gave out his personal cell phone number. I mean, who does that?
That's nobody. That's
exactly.
The way we are. That's the way we are, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, this place was built for bikers by bikers. Every one of us rides. Jody, Teresa, all the girls ride. Everyone there rides. This isn't. I'm going to say it. This isn't a Harley dealer.
No.
It ain't a Harley dealer. Okay. We're old school. All of us are old geezers, and we're all old school. And when we shake your hand, that's our gospel word. You know what I'm saying? It's the way we were brought up.
Good people, man. Good people. That's all I can say. Like I said, I'll drag my bike the 3 hours to get there to have you guys do something to it, as opposed to.
Well, that means a lot to us too.
An hour down to
that means
HD down here. And I mean, I have a great relationship with the HD dealer down here, but like I said, I'd rather take it 3 hours and have you guys do it. So.
And we greatly appreciate that. That's huge to us.
Yes.
So.
And next time you come down, you need to grab Rob and drag his butt down here too.
Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't actually been down there. I didn't. Him and I are pretty tight, so.
I gotta give him credit. He reached out to me the other day. He's working out of state, so he's his schedule is a little rough right now.
Yeah. He is busy with his work. So I know he missed a meeting here and there, which he doesn't usually miss our club meetings. And Of course, he's on the phone, but he's not here. But
Right on.
so, yeah, Rob, Ride with Purpose. We'll do a road trip.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because he'll be listening to this Wednesday morning because he always does. So.
Good. Hi, Rob. And anybody else that's listening, come on.
Yeah. Get your butts down to the Steel Horse Ranch. See them guys. They're awesome. All right, guys. I guess we'll wrap it up for the night. I'm going to plug my affiliate sponsors after I get off the phone with you and wrap this episode up. And I will talk to you soon.
Hey, man, we appreciate it. Like I said, it's an open door. Anytime you want to come down, you just hit us up and come on.
You know it. I will be doing that.
Thank you, Biggie.
You're welcome. Keep up the good work, Jode.
Thank you so much. You also.
I'm going to try. You'll find out.
Right,
it's
buddy.
contents. There's a lot of content out there, but it just takes time.
Yeah, right on.
So,
Right on.
all right, guys.
All right, my brother. Yep, you stay out of trouble, man.
I'm going to try. It's not much fun, but I'll try.
Nah, it gets boring, don't it?
It does. All right, brother. You take care. We'll see you soon.
All right, man. See you later.
All
Thanks
right,
for
man.
everything.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
There you go, Mike and Jody from the Steel Horse Ranch. I mean, they're just awesome people. You guys got to check them out on Facebook. Follow all the businesses in there. Tees and Things, Behind Bars Cycle Works, Double Take Customs, Stock Sucks. They're all great people. Seriously, consider taking your stuff there. Just going and checking them out. Like I said, Teresa's got all kinds of cool stuff, all kinds of good Christmas presents. The place is awesome. It is. It's like a biker mall. All right. But before we go, be sure you're following me on Facebook, Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast Facebook page. Click that you like it and follow us. We're so close to hitting that 1,000 followers. I really want to find out what happens. We have Tickety Talk. Be sure you're on Tickety Talk, checking out Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. YouTube, we have a YouTube channel. I've been kind of slacking. In case you didn't know, I got some personal wildfires going on. But I've got enough stuff for content. I just need to get some time to do it. And if you're looking for a helmet, remember, Beanie Helmets. Go on, check them out, pick out your stuff. Use the code Mid-Michigan Biker to get your discount. We get a little kickback from that. Doesn't cost you anything. You save some money. We make a little bit of money. Keeps the wheels turning. Eagle Lights, same thing. Mid-Michigan Biker. Punch in that code and you save and we make a little money. So yeah, that's all I got, bikers. So life is short. Get after it. Thanks for listening to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. Remember, bikers, life is short. Get after it.